Hi, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Monkey Island Madness. We just did the giveaway for the scavenger hunt. A viewer, probably a YouTube viewer from Mama's Place or Nana's Place or Crafting Mamas, won the giveaway. So congratulations to you. And we're moving on to bigger and better things. And just as a reminder, I did go ahead and decide that we are going to do a second deadline for the scavenger hunt for those who haven't finished yet. And for those who have finished and already emailed me and didn't win this time, you're going to get another chance. So the new deadline, the second new deadline, is April 15th, tax day. I've never made you pay the postage, Dorothy. We're arguing in chat. You think so, Eileen? You think she's paying people off? That could be. Anyway, so I think the next thing we're going to do, over the weekend, I did some impromptu streams because these ladies were so restless. And I made this journal cover, and those of you who don't know, Rach Black has started a Facebook page called Artful Evidence. It's a group page. And she's doing weekly prompts. And there are 6x6 pieces of art, and I believe it's going to go on for a year. So, tax day is the 17th. All right, never mind. Tax day -2. Anyway, she's going to give out prompts every Saturday, and you have to generate a piece of 6x6 art, and then you can post it on the Facebook page. And really, even if you don't want to participate in the challenge, I would ask Rach to get in the group. It is a closed group, and she has to approve you, just to see the amazing art that people are doing. It's mind-boggling. It will pop your eyeballs out, I swear to God. Some of that art is so well done, I just can't even believe it. These people should be selling their stuff. But the first challenge was, and it's been going like a little over a week now. The first challenge was flowers, and then the second challenge has been doodles. So Eileen wanted me to make a journal cover where we could keep our art. And there's tons of ways you can do this, but the one I came up with, and we used dilutions, inks, spray inks, and magicals on top of the sprays to create this paper for the background for my journal cover. And I may make another one and give it away. I know Eileen's saying the same thing, that the art over there is really amazing, and it is. I mean, it's so well done. And there are really no rules for the challenge. I mean, I think if you just want to draw a flower on a piece of paper 6x6, it would qualify, you know. But I think the cool thing is about belonging to the group, and I am going to try and do the prompts, is just being able to see the art, because it really is amazing. Anyway, back to the journal cover. I just did 2 pieces of chipboard with a fold at 3/4 inches, and I'll probably tie this with a ribbon initially, and then ultimately someday bind it more permanently after the challenge is complete. So this is how far I got over the weekend, and I didn't do any more. The only other thing I did was I did go ahead and cut myself a bigger insert, because I'm going to bind mine in sleeves, so I can just slide it in. That's it. But, I mean, you could affix it to any journal, really. I just like the idea of sheet protectors, where they're protected, because this is kind of how I like to store my art, no matter what, anyway. So, this is the background for my first challenge, which I haven't finished yet, and I changed my mind, Eileen, or I changed your mind. But today I'm going to go ahead and cover the inside of this journal, and probably finish my first week's piece of art, and I'll see if Eileen will let me do that. And over the weekend we also made the paper. to cover the inside. And we did the same technique using Dilutions ink and Magicals. And I said in that video, so if you've watched it already, I have to go back and back up the boat a little bit and say that I had said the Dilutions sprays were permanent. Because when I was putting these, all that paper towel in here, it wasn't moving. Okay? So I'm thinking, well, the Dilutions are permanent. Well, then everybody is telling me, no, 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 they're not permanent. And we got into this whole great big, I don't want to say it was an argument, but I had to be convinced. Maybe I should just say that. Maybe I'm hard-headed and I just had to be convinced. So these were some experiments we did with the Dilutions inks. These were, I just sprayed these, and then we used a stencil to try and create a ghost print so they could show me that they're not. I do love this, though. I think it's beautiful. And then on this one, I did some white gesso on top of it. I did not get much color up. I mean, other people, I guess, do, and they are not permanent. I will say that for the record. They're not. But I sure didn't get much color up. They stay pretty true. Yeah, we had a real cat fight going on. You know, the one thing, let me check chat real quick. Because if Sophia's here, the one thing I would say, the thing that got me frustrated yesterday, you guys, I wasn't mad. I don't care if I'm right. I don't care if I'm wrong. I wasn't mad, but I did get slightly frustrated because, and it was odd because last night you guys started a conversation about YouTube Live versus Ustream, and we all love the chat in the Ustream program. And that I think it was Jean said that in the YouTube chat, if you flood the chat, you go in chat jail. You know, they keep you from talking for, it's not a long time, but you can't come in and flood the chat, right? That was the thing that I was frustrated about yesterday, is Sophia was just absolutely insistent, and I was conceding. I was saying, okay, fine. But she was just flooding the chat so that I couldn't see or read anything else, you know, and so if you heard or felt frustration from me, that's what it was. And so I got thinking, you know what, maybe that flood in the chat thing is not a horrible thing. Because I would have liked to see what other people were saying, and, you know, because it was a good interaction. I didn't mind anything about it other than it just felt overwhelming. Anyway, so anyway, these are just some pages we made over the weekend. Was this? See, after I do it, I forget. I think this was the. No, this was the Tim Holtz Distress Stain spray. Because I knew it was going to move. And you can see the difference between the two. I mean, this one you got so much more of the stencil design than on this one. So it was fun. It was fun. But anyway, I should try again today and see how much more I got off. But then she sent me some videos to go watch, which I haven't had a chance yet, but whatever. So anyway, that's what we did, and these are all the pages that we made. Now I'm going to have to figure out something to do with them. And then this was just a paper towel that was underneath something that we were spraying. And this still just blows my mind. It's the prettiest thing ever. I have to mount it, but it's got a perforation right down the center. But that stayed so pretty, even after it was completely dry. Look at that. That is just amazing. So, there you go. So the paper that we made for the inside of this journal is this. And it's kind of dark. But it matches okay. I'm okay with it. The only other one would be this one, the lighter green one. But I think I'm going to go with the darker. Juliana is watching. Hi, sweet baby. I wish I could give you a smoochie and a hug. Oh, okay. The chat jail thing is set up by the streamer on YouTube. It's not a normal part of the YouTube chat. Okay, that I didn't know. Well, yesterday, Jeannie, I'm just going to go right out and say it. Hi, by the way. I would have had that as an option. Yeah, I like the Timmy tissue a lot too. So I'm going to go ahead. And the only thing I have to decide now is, do I affix this to a white piece of cardboard? Let me see. Let me get something white here so you can see it. Because the colors definitely brighten up because it's see-through. I think I am going to affix it onto the white. So maybe what I ought to do is just paint this. No, because I use cardstock, and so there's quite a lip here. I think I'm going to affix it to cardboard, and then, but I'm not going to do this part out here, just from here over. I think I'm going to do that. So let's see what size we're working with here. This is 6 1/4, exactly. 6 1/4 one way. Actually, I don't want it to go edge to edge. I'm going to go 6 1/8, and I need to write this down. 6 1/8 inch wide by, I'll leave a 1/8 inch border around the whole thing. So, and by 6 3/4 the other way. All right, so I need 2 sheets. And I probably will have to leave for a minute because I think I will affix this with spray adhesive. Oh, I might as well get out another sheet of paper and cut 2 at once because I'm going to need 2 of them. So I don't know, yesterday, I was really afraid after I hung up or signed off that I had sounded angry during that stream yesterday, and I didn't want to sound that way because I really wasn't angry. And I didn't want to be right either. That wasn't it at all. But my experience had said they don't move because they hadn't. So, but I guess it's when you put stuff on top of them that it becomes an issue. That's what they were saying. I've got a big old mess here already. All right, and it looks like my paper's pretty well square. I cut off my other marks, so I got to mark it again. Screen will clear up when I get this white off of it, sorry. And the only other thing I did last night was I did work in the Beast. I went back from the beginning of the year and finished up some things that I had kept telling myself, oh, I'll finish that up, I'll finish it up. Okay. I have to decide what part of the paper I really like. I definitely want to use that where it ran. I think that's really pretty. So I'll just cut it off. My bad there. That's fine. And this, I don't care if it's straight. Talking about Branson and going to shows makes me want to go pack a suitcase right now. Rach's videos. Oh, you said that you had bought something. What did you buy, Eileen? Because if you bought something, I probably get to buy something. I do love Rach's rubber stamps. Rach must have the very best rubber stamp collection in the world. I'm pretty sure in the entire world. I'm going to run out real quick. For something like this, I mean, I could use glue. I could use a lot of things, but honestly, the thing I like best is spray adhesive. So I just have some, ooh, this sounds almost empty, some Elmer's multi-purpose adhesive. I'm just going to take this outside and spray it real quick. I'll be right back. All right, that made that really easy. And I don't care about orientation. Let me just, after I say that. Yeah, it was 6 1/8 this way, so. All right, so it's going to be this way. This is up and down this way. See, doesn't spray glue make that so easy? It really does. Oops, sorry. If you don't have spray adhesive, get yourself some. You'll love yourself later. Yeah, it's sticky. All right, this is a 6 1/8 inch way, I'm sure. Not reading chat right now. I'll check it in a minute. I should have moved that up a little bit, but it'll be fine. All right, and I missed what Eileen bought. Bye, Paula. Branson has an awesome craft store? Oh my god. Oh, you bought all the stamps Rach used in her new video? Oh my god. I am so gonna go shopping. Yeah, I didn't leave enough. Let me see if I can peel this off. I can. I'm gonna reposition this a little bit because I didn't leave enough. And this is exactly how I did the cover for the journal itself. I wouldn't have used the spray adhesive for the cardstock, but for this lightweight tissue paper, it's perfect. It really is. It'll hold it just fine. Your car was totaled, Eileen. Oh my gosh. So what are you going to do? Are you going to go shopping? What are you going to do? Oh, new car smell. Yum, yum, yum. Okay, just miter the corners real quick. See, I don't have much to fold over on this edge. It won't matter, though. It's going to be fine. And what kind of car are you going to get? I would get a Honda. If I had it to do over again when Robert went shopping, well, we didn't really shop for that Volkswagen, I would have gotten a new Honda Accord. Because they get great gas mileage and they last for flippin' ever. I have to wait till they give me the money and they'll pay for the car. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. And the reason I miter the corners is just so there isn't a big old wad of paper. And this tissue paper, maybe it wouldn't have been a big deal. But just so there isn't a big old wad at the corners. Okay. I'm thinking on this, I might want to use the double-sided tape because I don't want it, I want it to stick real good. You told him you wanted a Lamborghini? Good girl. You are smarter than you look. That's all I gotta say. Yeah, I'm going to use the double-sided tape. I think it'll hold better. And I won't use double like I did the other day because this tissue paper doesn't need that much. So... I'll try using the thing and tearing it, but the tissue paper is a little testier than regular card weight, so let's just see how this works so I don't have to cut it like that. Oh, that worked okay. I want a Lamborghini too, so no, I really don't. Just give me a regular old Honda. I don't want to be all flashy. I don't want somebody to think they should steal it. I just want a regular stupid car. I do like the Volkswagen. It's okay. It wouldn't have been my first choice, though. Let's see. Oh, the mail did come. Yay!
I'll show you go out and look for it.
Is there an envelope from Ange? And there's obviously no box from Joggles. Sorry, Eileen. No box from Joggles. I got something that I ordered from Wish. There's Ange's package. All right, we'll do Ange's package here in a minute. Look at that, Ange. It's here. Oh, my God, it's fat. Girl, what did you send?
AARP.
That's garbage.
Yeah. No. Robert, what's that?
It's junk.
That is right. Yeah, both of them.
All we get is junk. It's all we ever get.
All kinds of yuck.
Lots and lots of junk.
Bills, wheeling, magazines full of yuck.
All right, well, I'm going to open some Happy Mail here in a minute then. Ange sent me used tissues. That wouldn't surprise me. Blow your nose.
Blow your nose. They didn't even seal that one.
Because they knew it was junk when they mailed it. They didn't care if the guts fell out. Yep, it came. All right, I'm going to finish this, and then we'll take a break and do Happy Meal.
Okay. One of these days we're going to start paying somebody.
No, that's just what the insurance is paid, honey.
Oh, okay.
We get stuff from the insurance company every day because of Robert's leukemia. Every day we get insurance papers. For lots of money.
I don't know what that
It's garbage, I'm telling you. You could go to the nearest garbage.
is. Well, you can garbage that. That's what are you going to do?
Am I doing something here?
No, you're not. All right.
Sometimes getting that little thing off is a pain. All right, there we go. We have a finished panel for our journal. It's very pretty. Very, very. I know Ange has ants in her pants right now going, come on, come on, come on, open my package, open my package. Come on, darn it. There we go. Yes, I do, Ange. So those are the two panels that are going to go on the inside of the journal. They're pretty. I love them very, very much. And these are dilutions, sprays, and magicals on top of them. And I said the other day, and I'll say it again, I'm not sure that I would waste the magicals on top of the Tim Holtz tissue paper. And maybe it was the dilutions ink that made them not work well. I don't know what it is, but you did not get that amazing cool effect of the magicals on top of the dilutions on the Timmy paper. Now, this is that same technique on cardstock, so that's the difference. These are the exact same products on both of these. This is on cardstock. This is on the Tim Holtz paper. So, yeah. All right, we're going to, before we finish constructing, we're going to go ahead and open Angie's packet. Look at what I got. I got a monkey. And cool washi. She's really got this taped up. Really got it taped up. I'm just, okay, here on the edge, I can just... Okay, now, Ange, is this a handmade envelope? Did you make the envelope yourself? I'm just going to spill it all out. Oh my gosh, there's a little bit of everything in here. Happy Mails! That is cool washi. Look at, she's making all these crazy little envelopes. You go, girl! Yeah, I don't want to rip it, but I think I'm going to have to. My tribe, check this out. Hang on. Let's be flamingos in a flock of pigeons. Eek! Eek! For Eileen. Eek! Free advice, Nana. I will say it for Eileen. Eek! What the flock? Collect the moment. So many giggles. That's a cute little card, Ange. By the Brat. Love, Ange. Made with love. Thank you, Ange. And here's little hearts made out of... Now, did you cut these with your cutting machine? I assume you did, but that is some cool... Did you stamp it? I don't know. She's going to have to tell me. It looks like it's stamped acetate, cut out with a die cut machine, but I don't know. She sent me the faceless girl, so I can start making cards for Eileen. I don't have one of these. They're Julie Nutting stamps, yeah, that she got at Hobby Lobby on the sale. Oh, you bought these? Okay, cool. They are cool. So yeah, I'll have to make Eileen a card in a cool little envelope. Now, you know, Eileen, and you can take this apart. And one thing I was going to tell you, keep your opened envelopes for templates. And I know you cut these. I love these. These are very cool butterflies. I will be colorizing these and using them. Maybe on the butterfly page. Eek, a flamingo and a faceless girl. This is the one that Dee Dee sent you. These butterflies Dee Dee sent? They're cool. They're very cool. And a rose with, yeah, I can stick that on something. Maybe that's what I should put on my flower card for Rach. Stuff. This is stuff. Please open these. Oh, look at all the monkey stamps. I'm the boss. Well, I don't know. I feel a little bit fraudulent having that. That really needs to... oh, the stamp is what Dee Dee sent you. Okay, and then you cut the butterflies. Yeah, the butterflies are awesome. I may have to cut that out and send that in the faceless card to Eileen. Because I feel a little bit of a fraud doing that. I like yucky. I wonder what this does. Let me try. Watch this. This is harder than it looks. I didn't do it. I said that a lot as a kid. Uh-oh. I don't think I like this. Oh, there's 2 pages. Oh, well, then I might have to share this. These weren't at my Hobby Lobby. That just ticks me off. You guys got such good deals on stickers, and I love the monkeys. Love the monkeys. A big shot is a little shot that kept shooting. That's cute. I love on vellum, and actually I did some stuff on vellum that I'm going to show you here in a minute. Okay. I have to put all this in one of these little envelopes because it's going to get away from me. That is a cool butterfly die, I have to say. And there's more flowers. Hang on. All right, I got to pull this over there. That flamingo stuff is funny. Cat hair. Huh. These embellishments on the acetate are very cool. And I imagine you can dye them with... oh, do those work with those? Alcohol inks. Yes, I have one of each. I gotta use. Oop, wrong envelope. Oh, it's this one. Hang on, I'm looking at something. Because I think I could be so totally wrong. No, I'm not wrong. That this butterfly works on top of that butterfly. Cool. Those are really, really pretty. For half a second, it makes me think I need a die-cut machine, but I know I really don't. These flowers are really good, too. The stickers. This is also fun. A rag flag, only it's not out of rags. It's with a flower. Those are cute, Ange. Did you make those? I know you did. Imagination. The formation of a mental image of something that is neither perceived as real nor present to the senses. That's pretty deep. Don't do this when you're drinking. There's just tons of little embellishments and stuff in here. Coffee date, it's coffee o'clock. Those will definitely, so much of this is going to end up in the Beast. And for real, like I will be doing Beast decoration tonight for sure. And here's another little envelope. I'll bet she made this one too. I don't want to, I'm going to open this like this. I don't want to rip the envelopes. Because I can stick this in the Beast and use it as a little pocket if it's not all ripped up. Hang on. Just be patient with me. There we go. That's better. Never forget. Epic. Remember when. These are cute. Oh my god. You didn't make it. Yeah, the flower clip, that is really, really pretty. See how it's awesome. Love this life. Hashtag it's all Eileen's fault. Laugh. That is so awesome. For when Eileen gives you hell. That is so funny. Hashtag it's all Eileen's fault. Everything in the world. Hashtag it's all Eileen's fault. String the Beast decoration. You didn't make it. Hey. This is Eileen in chat. Hey. Hey. Anytime you spend money, hashtag it's all Eileen's fault. Another butterfly. Oh, the Beast is going to be so beautiful. Check out the butterflies. You can tell Ange loves butterflies. I love butterflies too, though, so that's cool. That's a gorgeous flower, too. Now, where did you get the flower stuff, Ange? Did somebody send that to you? It looks like somebody... Well... No, it doesn't. It looks die cut. It doesn't look fussy cut. I don't know. It must have been in a package of embellishments somewhere. And then little pink envelopes. Yes, that will definitely go in the Beast. Yes. Yeah, this is fun, Ange. It really is. Now, are these die cuts that you made? The little doily things? And then tons more hearts. Dang, you must have gotten a huge package of those hearts. Okay, and then, hang on. That's not all. I mean, there's still more to go. I opened that one. This one is just tape, so it will come undone. I love you more than coffee. But please don't make. I was going to say, and that's just a big fat lie, and you should not even say that. It's Kane Company? Okay. Your husband says it's Dee Dee's fault? Well, you need to train him, Norma. Just tell him, hashtag, it's all Eileen's fault. That is cute, though, the little 3D coffee cup. See, I want to use that, but I don't want to tear the card apart. So I think it means so much. Yeah, I'm so glad we've met. Thank you, Ange. I love you right back. If you obey all the rules, you miss all the fun. That's for sure. She put a quote inside the card, and I'm not going to read the card. It just says, thank you for being her pal. And if you obey all the rules, you miss all the fun. And I will show the card to the rat. Inspire. That's on vellum, too. I love vellum. I just love vellum. All right, and then she made me a little journal. Aw, this is so nice. Look at the little charms. Nice thick paper. Yum, yum. And you bound this all by yourself, Ange. Do I have it upside down? I don't know. I'll know in a minute. Because the rag flags I have at the bottom. Ooh, I like that paper. Hi, Jean. Don't be a baby. Take it off the card. Okay, I'll be a big girl. All right, I am flipping this upside down, so I'll do it the right way now. Pretty papers. Gorgeous. Thank you, Ange. And then rag flags. Now, did you make these? I have a bunch of material downstairs, and I've been promising that I'm going to make some rag flags. I haven't yet. Let me find the envelope where I put all the embellies. And I'll put these in too. I know me, I'll have this stuff spread all over the place if I don't contain it right now. Look at all the hearts. I'm curious if you can use alcohol ink with those. Alright, there's all the little embellies. Alright, here, this one's going to go with these right here. Actually, that one goes better on this. That would make a pretty rag flag too. Oh, thank you, Ange. What a fun package of happy mails. Sorry, Eileen. We were a little bit mean to you. Not real mean, kind of just a little. I can't tear it off the card yet. Alright, I'm going to set all this stuff. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to try and get it back in its envelope. You had a lot of junk in that envelope, Ange. My gosh. I shouldn't say junk. Thank you. Excuse me. If you saw the mess around here, you would see why I have to put this back in the envelope, because if this ever starts getting apart, I'm in big trouble. Big, big, big trouble. I'm always mean. I'm not always mean. Sometimes I'm nice. I dried out Robert's phone yesterday, or the day before, whenever it was. I will laugh about that forever, I swear to God. And since it's right here, begging to be opened, I don't know what it is. I don't remember what I ordered. But I'll open the Wish app. Ouch! Oh, that hurt. I just smacked my hand on the cupboard door that I had left standing open. My own fault. Their glue is like iron. Golly! Alright, let's see. Just what I needed. Hello, hello. Baby, baby. This is what their little packaging looks like. It's nothing fancy. Usually it's plastic. This one's paper. Okay. Look at these baby stencils. I don't remember how many are in there. Now these are going to be more for painting, mixed media. This top one I'm going to love. It's got the little holes, and see, it's tiny. Paint splatters. Cool. There's more paint splatters. And if you guys want, I'll look up how much I paid for these. I guess that's drippage. That's what that is. It's more paint splatters and drippage. There is kind of an odor. This is just little designs. And these are small, you guys. These are, well, I wanted these little ones, Eileen, because these are perfect for the beast. They're like not even 4 inches by 4 1/8. So these will be perfect. Look at this one. Look at like oh, I like that one. Wait, you're going to see him in the beast. See him in the beast. See him in the beast. You got them from Wish too? Yeah, the paint splatters are awesome. These are from Wish, CB. This is just random lines, I guess. And you guys, I don't pay a lot for this stuff, so, and I don't know what that is, but it's got a corner on it and whatever. I love this one. This one will be uber, uber useful. But they smell like China. Ooh, I like this baby square one too. When you order from Wish and then this, you just have to be a little patient. You really do. Hi, Allie. It comes faster than you would think, honestly, coming from China. Like, these came from China faster than the box came from Joggles. So let me see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 is an odd number. Why didn't they just go to 10? Yep, there's 9 little baby stencils, and I don't know what I paid. And it smells like this. Take a whiff. It's kind of stinky. Those are in your Wish bucket? Yeah. These are, I would have to say, I'll look it up and tell you what I paid for them, but honestly, you guys, you don't pay much for this stuff. You don't. I think I paid 85 cents. That's what I was going to say, Cheryl, that it was like one of those group deals that if you buy it now, you get it for 85 cents. I think I got those for 85 cents. So now my 2 Wish purchases are behind me. I know that day that I went to Wish, I didn't even spend 10 bucks. So, and I have one more package coming, but I don't remember what it is. It is a weird smell, but it doesn't last forever. That's one thing I have to say. It's the weird smell does not last forever. All right, there's my insides. Okay, I'm going to get out some acrylic paint real quick and paint the edges in there so when I put this on, you can't see, and I'll show you what I'm going to clean up. See that area right there? I don't want that to show, so I'll just put a little bit of acrylic paint in there and you'll never notice it. What are you crying for, Ange? Don't be crying. You can get them too. All right, let me grab some acrylic paint. And it's such a small area, I don't think the color even matters that much. Yep, this color, the turquoise, will work fine. Fine, fine, fine. Get out a tiny little paintbrush. Okay, we're good to go. Yes, Allie, it is going to be a journal cover for my Rach. You waited 12 weeks, still nothing? Yeah, see, my stuff from Wish has always come just like, and it could be the difference in the number of orders, because I'd almost bet, Jean, that these things come in those great big rail cars or something like that. And I wouldn't be surprised now if they don't have some sort of distribution for certain items here in the United States. And the reason I say that is because so many of their products, if you look in their website now, are American products. They're selling a lot of everything. It's not just dollar stuff, it's everything. So, but I think they just load this stuff up in those huge ass rail cars, and that's why we get it so quick. I mean, they're freighting that stuff over here by the boatload. Just cleaning up the corners. And when I get the cover on, you won't even notice that this has been filled in. This one you might a little bit because it's green on that yellow, but I'm going to make it messy enough that it's going to look like part of the design, so that's fine. And then I'll go ahead and down here it's just precautionary to make sure that it doesn't show ever, because I'm not going to cover the binding part of it. All my stuff from Wish has come uber fast. And I had a friend that used to live over here that bought a lot of jewelry from there. I mean, it's cheap, it's costume jewelry, but honestly, it was pretty stuff. So painting with my finger. And this is really just in case you could see that cardboard there, that it just doesn't look like raw cardboard. That's the only reason I'm doing this. Where's my other? There it is. Say, how could I lose things? I think my boat ended up at the bottom of the Pacific. You think? And Jean said she may or may not stream today, depending. You should try and stay up, Jean, and try and get back on a normal sleep schedule. I think everything is better when you have a normal sleep schedule. But that's just me. That's the one thing about Australia that kind of scares me, is that if my sleep schedule gets screwed up, I'm screwed. CB and Jen and Xander will be putting up with a grumpola face. Okay. Hopefully you'll never ever see that, but just in case. Need a baby wipe, clean up. Yeah, I did basically this weekend, but I'm still knackered even though I slept 8 hours with my machine last night. Oh, that could be, Jean, the not feeling good and fighting the infection. That could very well be. And I'm glad you went in when you did, though, because that could have been a whole lot worse. Okay. Got the house cleaning done. This one should be, let me just dry it real quick. The only reason I'm drying it is because I don't want that pink finish and all this stuff. So. TV's saying fear not, I will keep you awake. Oh my god, now I'm scared. We're leaving April 20th, Allie. Which game are you guys talking about? I play a computer game too. They are addicting. I'm not kidding. Like, you can waste a boatload of time playing those crazy things. But when you have to kill time, it sure is nice to have something that just is so easy. All right, it looks like, okay, let me move this out of the way, pull you guys out a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. This is the binding part, and you won't see that when I'm done. So all I've got to do now is mount this. I guess I do want to go ahead and pick out which is the front cover and which is the back cover and get the parts that I want together. This is the front cover. So do I want this on the front? Yeah, I want this on the inside of the front. So those two go together, these two go together. I think I will go ahead again and use the double-sided tape on the edges and then glue on the inside. Trivia crack? Oh, that sounds fun. I'm a trivia junkie. Like, did you guys ever play Trivial Pursuit? Oh my god, I still have that game. I love that game. I could kick some serious booty on that game. Love, love, love that game. And my husband, oh my gosh, if we were a team playing against you, you didn't stand a chance. You might as well just forfeit when we started. Jim Young could remember everything the man had ever heard, I swear to God. Well, he did have photographic memory, but honestly, we could kick some serious butt on Trivial Pursuit. I love that game. Trivial Crack. I'll have to look it up. And I could just go ahead and get out like the Aleene's Tacky or something like that and glue this down. I am going to use glue with this, but I know if I get this tape down good, it ain't going nowhere. It's a lot of fun. All right, I'll have to look it up. Trivia Crack. All right. But I'm kind of worried. My Kindle Fire has been acting up lately. It's almost like the battery doesn't want to keep a charge, and that's usually what I play my games on. And I definitely need that when we go to Australia. I definitely need my Fires, so I'm kind of wondering if I should just order another one and have it on hand. Really, that's how addicted I am. Make sure you never run out. Alrighty. It's a phone tablet game. Yeah, any of those I can play on my Kindle if it's available at the Amazon store. Most of them are. But I can get it on my phone too. I don't use my phone for games as a rule. You use yours for reading? I don't read on my Kindle. I have read on my Kindle. I shouldn't say that because I have. I still like a book. But maybe going to Australia, maybe I will download a few books and not take my a book. But then I got to worry about the battery running out and blah, 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 blah. So, but my battery has been really acting up. So, doofus. Stencils are on their way. You show Dorothy something, she's going to buy that bad boy. I don't blame you, Dorothy. I'm a bit the same way. I have not put in my order for more magicals yet, because I thought I'd wait and do one great big order after when I filled up the little shaker bottles, so I knew what I needed. There's some colors though that I just don't use, so I kind of hate to buy the whole row, so I might go on the joggles or not the Juggles, I'm sorry, the Lindy Stamp Gang website and just order the ones that I need. I think they're a lot cheaper though if you buy the whole set. Eileen will know for sure. She'll tell me what to do. Well, of course she will. She always does. All right, there we go. Get a portable charger. So basically your Kindle is like your iPad. Basically, yeah. Yeah, Allie, it's just easier to haul around, you know, like my Kindle fits in my purse. Yeah. All right, I think I want to use glue, excuse me, along with the tape. So, gotta move stuff. Hang on. I didn't realize I had an extra one of those. That's cool. All right, what glue do I want? I think I'll just use Elmer's because it's easy to pour and spread. Find a piece of garbage. This will work. You can buy the unwanted. I'm going to keep the colors, Galena, so if I ever want them, I have them. But yeah, a lot of them I just don't need replacements yet. I think eventually I will use the colors, and I want them available, but I just don't need the replacements. Now which one was the first set that Eileen sent me? That one I'm going to just replace the whole set because I've used every color in it. Pretty much completely. I've used it up. Oh, good job, Jean. You know, I think cooking and eating healthy is, it's easier than you think if you just kind of set your mind to it. You know, I cook every day. And I know it would be easier to have the frozen food and stuff like that, but when it's just part of your daily routine, it's just so much easier if you have the healthier ingredients around to eat healthy. It's more, you know, some days I'm lazy and I don't feel like cooking. That's a whole different deal. But if you've got the ingredients around, it's no more trouble than to eat healthy than it is to not, in my opinion. But I cook every day, so, and a lot of people I know don't. I don't have a choice. Living out in the middle of nowhere, you cook. I just cut the edge off an ARP card that came in the mail today to spread the glue. Oh, the dilutions are moving, you guys. They're not permanent. I'm getting blue glue here. All right, that should work. All right, which one did I decide this was? This is for the front cover. No. Yeah, this is for the front cover. All right, so it's going to open like this. I want this at the top. That's where I want it. I bet you guys thought I was going to forget to take this off the tape, didn't you? Just wanted to make sure it was going to fit and everything. Come on, you little pain in the neck. There we go. Top, here we go. I'm going to have to get it up where I can see it, you guys. There, I think that's about where I want it. About where I want it. Yep, looks centered and good to me. And it's not going to interfere with the folds, so smush it down right now. Oh, that's good. That worked out good, good, good. Now, before I assemble or do anything else with this, I probably will set it under a heavy book or something, or a heavy stack of books, and let it sit overnight. So this is my front cover. When you open it up, that's on the inside. Who's moving? The GI diet book has amazing there's to snack food and good frozen yogurts with berries. I missed that. Who's moving? All right, I'm excited about that. Here we go. We got the last one to do. I put less glue over here because I'd already spread glue from the other one on there, so. It doesn't dry too fast, so it's fine. Oh, I know. You're talking about the dilutions moving. Okay, I get it, Eileen. Never mind. I thought you were talking about an individual. Never mind, never mind. They're moving. Thank you, Eileen, for the notice. Oh my gosh. I will never live that down. I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it. Take a little bit of the excess off. All right, make sure this is oriented okay. Okay, the back is like that. Nope, that's got to go like that, and that's up. Okay, got it. I wouldn't care if this was upside down on the inside anyway. Wouldn't bother me a bit. Arteza Real Brush Pens. I have not. Don't tell me about them though, because I have a problem, and if it's something I think I need to learn more about, I will order them. Yep. So I don't need to know about them. Come on, get that. Stick yourself down there. This is definitely sticky. It ain't going nowhere. That I know for sure. Come on, give up your backing. I don't have plans for dinner tonight. I need to be getting on that. All right, that's orientation. That's where I want it. Don't interfere with the fold. So right there. Come up a little bit. Okay, cool. All right. All right. Looks good to me. Now, because we know that the dilutions are not permanent, you're going to move. I think before I actually start using this, I will give, in fact, I'll do it right now because I got time. And, well, do I want to glue it down? Yeah, I'm going to set it under something heavy first. I really am. And then I will go ahead and do a complete matte medium underneath this. I'm going to go set this underneath some books out on the table, on the coffee table. Let it glue shut. Or let it glue good. Okay. Now, when I forget where those covers went, somebody remind me. Hey, DA, you put them out in the living room underneath that big book. Because I know me. I'll look for them for half an hour going, I know I put them somewhere. Where did I put them? Okay, so that's the cover. Thanks, Judy. I don't want to talk about that, Ange. Thank you, though. Oh, that went down the wrong pipe, I think. All right, and then this is my background for the week 1 challenge, Rich's week 1 challenge. Did I show you guys that? Yeah, you saw the cover enough. And the other day when I was working on it, I had gotten out. Sometimes I'm so stupid, you guys. I looked in my stamp cabinet and pulled out the flower stamps that I had, but I didn't even consider my unmounted stamps. And no, I don't want to talk about that, Ange. And I have tons of flower stamps out in a shelf in my hallway, you know, like cigar box shelf thing. So I got looking, and we originally had picked out this lemon to put on here. And I was never really sold with that, okay? I just thought, oh, the yellow against that light background, I'm not sure if I'm going to love that. You know, and the flowers on the lemon are actually white with real light yellow. So there wouldn't be a lot of color on this. I am doing the challenge. And right now, when you look at, and I can't believe that they're doing this, but when you look out my window, my front garden has just oodles of daffodils. And so I went in search of some different flower stamps. And this is what I think. You guys tell me what you think. And I did fussy cut these out. And you know how I feel about fussy cutting. I hate fussy cutting. But I thought I would do daffodils with some iris back up behind it, where I could use purple and yellow and orange, which I've already got in the background, and some darker green. Go ahead and make like a bouquet of flowers. And I like this quote. You're only here for a short visit. Don't hurry, don't worry, be sure to smell the flowers along the way. Okay, and that's a lot of words for here, but just imagine this behind here. Okay, And then these flowers sitting on top, you know, going into the quote up here. And this being over here, whatever. I wouldn't make it symmetrical completely, just... And then the whole thing kind of centered. What do you think? I like this. You're only here for a short visit. Don't hurry, don't worry. Be sure to smell the flowers along the way. And then the only thing, I put the, I typed this out, obviously, on the computer, right? And I wasn't sure. I guess I could do an experiment on the back. That's what I'm going to do. That if I matte medium this vellum down, how much is it going to disappear into the background? That's the thing I'm not sure about. Or whether or not I want to cut out each line and, you know, draw squares around it or whatever. So let me get the matte medium out. We'll just do a quick little experiment. You like that? I think it feels more comfortable to me. Because that lemon thing, I wasn't sure what I was going to do with it, and knowing me, I'd come up with some smart ass. You like how Rach used the clean colors on her stamps today. Oh, the clean color markers that we have, it won't disappear, it will crinkle. Oh, okay, well, there you go. Kathy is telling me it's not going to disappear, it's going to crinkle. And I'm sure I've done this before. Cut out each line, use the Xyron. I'm not being funny. I glued vellum before. Not fun. Okay, well then I'm going to take Kathy's expert advice and not even do this on the back then. If she's learned the hard way, I don't have to learn something the hard way twice. Because I was hoping on the vellum it would become more transparent, and she's saying that may not be the case. So next best thing then is cut out each line and affix it. So before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and let's see. I'm going to measure the type. I'd like it centered top and bottom to some extent. So it's about 4.5 inches top to bottom. The card is 6 inches, so I've got 1.5 inches top and bottom. So about 3/8 inch from the top will be the top of the line. 3/4 from the bottom will be the bottom line. Let's see if that works about right. There it is. There's my mark. I lost my mark, man. I lost my mark. Yep, works out just fine. Just fine, just fine. Alright, so I think the easiest way to do this... Do not try to glue the vellum. Okay, nope, never. Alright. I'm listening to the experts. Well, actually, I'm not sure I would even... Well, yeah, I would. I was going to use the matte medium. All right, I'm going to go ahead and give myself some guidelines of where I want the lines to be, and then I'll just go ahead and cut them out. Because that's kind of... That was my initial feeling, is... just cut it out that way, and then I'll kind of eyeball the centering and the straightness. Actually, if I got my drawing board out, it has the parallel rule. Maybe I should do that. I never ever use that crazy thing. I haul it around everywhere I go. You know, everywhere I've lived, that crazy damn thing goes with. Because I do like the parallel line if you're gonna draw rules. Alright, now I know where they're going to go. Eileen, oh, look at Ange sucking up to Eileen now. Look at that. Ange, I still have double-sided tape that I could use, you know. If it's not that wide, you can put the whole saying through the Xyron. No, I can't. I'm going to have to feed it in sideways, a couple lines at a time, I think. And maybe that's the best way that I should do that is do this, put the saying on first, and then do the flowers around the saying. Let me see how wide that Xyron is, because I could just put double-sided tape on the back of it too. Let me see. The famous Xyron is right here. All right, here we go. And the opening on this bad boy is about 1.5 inches. So, 1.5 inches. It looks like I can fit 3 rows of type in at a time. But you would see the double-sided tape with the vellum. I don't think so. I'm just being a pain in the butt, you think? I can't imagine myself being a pain in the butt. That sounds so not me. And I have an inkjet printer, FYI. I did spray this with, oh my gosh, that is so not even straight on the paper. Oh, maybe it is. Maybe it's me. Never mind. Maybe it's me. Alright, so I want it as straight as I can get it. I want it to look halfway decent, right? Okay, 1, 2, 3. This one I'm going to kind of have to eyeball because I don't have... I am crooked. There's no doubt about that. And then I'll do 2 and 2 here on the bottom ones. Because I'll cut these out after they go through the Xyron. And I'll probably use the paper trimmer for that to make sure that they're about the same. Right, right. Sid, I did. Her name is Ann Lahr. Lahr was the winner of the scavenger hunt. And so I will be emailing her here in just a little while to get her address and get that in the mail to her. And then Sid, since you came in late and didn't know that, I am planning on doing a secondary deadline of April 15th. So if you are playing and you miss this deadline, you're going to get a second chance. Because I'm nice that way. Well, I know so many people, you know, that found out about it from Crafting Mamas and Nana's Place. Got such a late start. So I just feel like, give them a chance, man. They deserve a chance. Well, and even some of my regular viewers who have been doing it all along are close to finishing. They're just not completely done. So, yeah, it'll just give everybody a chance. What the heck? And I will include the people who have already emailed me. They get a second chance as well, which I guess is their reward for finishing early, is they get 2 chances, one of which is already gone. All right, I'm going to put this through there now. and then I'll trim it out. All right, you guys, you finished? You just posted your nicer pages? Good job. Well, Sid, did you email me? I got so many emails, I don't remember who did and who didn't. So, if you didn't, go ahead and email me now so you can get in for the second drawing. The sore losers get a second chance. Exactly. Okay, and Jean is happy because then she said maybe she can get finished by then because Jean's had some issues that have kept her from arting a lot. So, yeah. I think everybody deserves a second chance. All right, now do I put these in face up or face down, Eileen? I don't want to goof this up again. I think I put it in face up, but I'm going to wait. Well, if you want to go back and redo some of the pages, go back and redo them. Because a lot of my pages, after I thought about them a little bit more, I thought, oh, I could have done this, or I wish I'd done that. So, print facing up. Thank you, Jean. You can see that my little mod there wasn't helping me. She wants me to screw up so she can make fun of me. That's what she wants. How about that, sports fans? All right, we use the Xyron, Eileen. Woohoo! I am so getting my money's worth, or Eileen's money worth on that thing. And I learned to burnish down. Cool, 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 cool. Swoot. Don't worry. You got my back, even if Eileen doesn't. That's funny. I need somebody watching out for me, Jean. For real, for real, for real. All right, so now I will cut these out. I think, yeah, they looks like they all got. If they didn't, I can always do it with a glue stick, but I'm going to get my little paper trimmer out here. I can't even reach it. Hang on. There it is. Push it all the way to the back. Hi, Beth Ann. I don't know about this sound. Yeah, Jean needs to stream if she's going to start watching the Paralympics. For sure. For sure, for sure. I'm going to go ahead and cut these apart and cut them individually because I can't guarantee straightness otherwise. All right, here we go. Did I mute it? No. Hello, hello. Is anybody else having sound troubles other than Beth Ann? Okay, I think she fixed it. I won't be watching them live. I'm just getting on normal sleeping schedule. Yeah, record them. Yeah, that's, if I was going to do it, that's what I'd do too. All right, let me see. I want the boxes somewhat the same. So my type size, I'm almost sure I used 14-point type, I'm almost sure. All right, yeah, that works out. I use 14-point type. So 1/4-inch boxes are not that big, really. 1/4 inch, 1/4 inch. I'm going to go 5/16, I think. Yeah, I think I am. All right, hang on. I know you guys are probably going, oh my God, what are you doing? Just cut them out. That's what Eileen's doing. I know that's what Eileen's doing. No, I'm going to do 3/8. Okay. Okay, so everybody's fine. Okay, so she must have figured it out. Good job. Oh no, where'd my blade go? There it is. God, I think I need a break. Go take a nap, girl. Go take a nap. I hope this is straight. If it's not, it's just going to be wonky. That's all I can say. God, it might be easier just to cut with my X-Acto. I'm gonna. It's easier for me. I hate that bastard. Bye, Beth Ann. It's just easier for me to get out some double-sided tape here. Tape that bad boy down. Yep, I'm glad I'm doing that. It'll work better for me. Okay, that's straight right there. God dang it. Okay, here we go. Beta, beta, beta. Beta, beta, beta. Okay, that's straight. These small ones I don't worry about so much because those I can straighten no matter what. Maybe I could eyeball it better even. Just cut the damn things. I knew that was coming, Eileen. I knew that was coming. I can read your mind. All the way from Boca, I can read your mind, girl. I swear. I like things straight, Eileen. I mean, it's in my bones. That's what my whole living was about, was making sure things were straight. That I didn't get printing rejected because we didn't take our time and do it right. All right, there. I'm just going to cut it, Eileen, and if it looks like crap, I'm blaming you. Hashtag, it's all Eileen's fault. Okay, you're only here for a short time. And these came out just the almost perfect size, so I'm happy about that. Don't worry. Don't hurry. All right. Now, I don't want very much around the words. Just checking chat, seeing what Eileen's yelling about right now. Dang it. Along the way. All right, now trim them off this way. Because I'll use some black ink or something. Oh, and somebody, Suze, was it you who wanted me to talk about different inks to use in dip pens versus fountain pens? Somebody wanted me to talk about that. I think it was Suze. I told her to remind me, but I can't watch chat right now. You're only here. Yep, I didn't get that one very straight. That's okay. We'll straighten it. Maybe eyeballing it was better. Sometimes I get pretty anal, you guys. Of course, you know that. All right, we got it ready to go. We are good to go. Maybe I'll use the clear color markers or the clean color markers, watercolors, to color the daffodils, because I hadn't decided what I was going to use yet. All right, here we go. And there's no up or down on this. I was just, after I did that, I thought, well, I wonder if I should have given it a direction. But, yeah. Doesn't matter. All right, I'm going to lay this out just to make sure. You're only here for a oh, that one I need to trim off. Short visit. Don't worry. Oh, that one is not straight. I've got to trim that off for sure. I think it was don't hurry, don't worry. Don't hurry, don't worry. I'm going to trim that one down. I just noticed that, Jean. I'm going to try and square that up a little bit. I'm going to draw the lines around them, so hopefully if they are a little bit crooked, it's not that big a deal. But yeah, you can tell me anything, Jean. I'll send you to chat jail. Don't worry, don't hurry, be sure. Be sure to smell that. And I'm trimming them down a little bit. I left too much white space around them, I think. Smell the... Y'all are a bunch of smartasses. Flowers along the way. All right, I like that. Well, they're just there for spacing. I just wanted to check centering and spacing, and I'll put them down now. Where'd the other, okay, I say, where'd the other daffodil go? All right. Yep, I'm liking that. All right, here we go. I'm going to take the backing off and put them down. And then it truly is too late. Hi, Mac. All right, there's the first line. Everything else is going to go from there. I got bikers going down my road. That's unusual. I know, and you guys are going, Jesus, you're going to drive us crazy. How would you like to live like this? I'm not kidding, man. I'm gonna go ahead and trim this one off. I've got too much, I think, on either side. I don't want it that long. Okay, yeah, I don't mind that one. This one's long enough. Yeah, that'll be all right. Yeah, see, I didn't. Oh well, I'll just draw the lines anyway. Don't worry, don't hurry. I'm gonna trim that one off a little bit. That's not gonna work. All right, we're getting close. Y'all can start whining about something. I'm sure Eileen is dying to start whining about something. I mean, this is not great layout technique, I promise you that. All right, and what I've got about, well, I started what at 11:30, 12:30, 1:30, 2:30. Yep, I don't have very long left. And Jean's still awake, so I'm assuming Jean is gonna stream. I think she should, because we've all been missing her. All right, there we go. Words are down. I will erase my guidelines. Oops. All right. Burnisher. Oh, you're not going to stream? Oh, okay. All right. All right. Well, if you're not feeling good, you're not feeling good. So there you go. I don't blame you for that. Well, I'm going to get these flowers on here. And I think I should probably color them before I put them down. I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. So then if I goof something up, I don't have to wreck my background. I will go ahead. Let me think what pen I want to use. Do I want to use... I'm going to go ahead and freehand around the words, like boxes. I don't know if I should leave it white. I think I'm going to leave them white. Let me see what pens I've got right here. Let me see where how big the microperm pen is. Yep, that's the one I'm going to use. If I decide to go ahead and go put color back on these with this microperm pen, I don't want to talk about permanent products anymore, but this one does say that it's permanent on most surfaces. And I'm not wanting those to look especially perfect, so you need to go. Okay, bye, Jeannie. Have a great day. I'm only going to be here for I don't know how much longer. I still have to figure out dinner. You know, I don't mind cooking, you guys. I really don't. It doesn't bother me a bit. I mean, I get tired of it. I do. But it's not so much that. It's figuring out what to cook. If somebody would tell me, I want pork chops. Pork chops it is, man. I am all over it. It's the figuring out what sounds good to eat that pushes me over the edge. Because if it was me, we'd be eating pizza. But the rat doesn't like to eat pizza as often as I do. There. I like that. No pizza eating. Well, he will eat pizza to appease me sometimes, Gene. But if it was up to me, we'd eat pizza twice a week. He's just not as big a pizza fan as I am. So I'm wondering if I should use the clean color, or if I should use the alcohol markers. I'm going to mute you guys and blow my nose real quick. I just said thank you, Joan, while I had you muted. Duh. But yeah, I like the lettering looks okay to me. I like it. Imperfectly perfect. Use the clean colors. Okay, let's give them a try. What the hell? It's just a stamp that I own. If I end up not liking it, I can always undo it. I like my pan watercolors. But we'll use these. I don't care. A lot of my colors, though, have popped off the top. That annoys me. So we'll just do the best we can. Set that aside for a minute. All right. I like to color on a cushion. I don't know why. Let's see how we want the daffodil coloring to be. Do we want the yellow and orange daffodils? That's kind of what I think I like. Let me look at daffodil. See what we want to color them. The orange center with the yellow. That's kind of what I'm inclined to do, the orange color. The ones I have out in my yard are the really, really light yellow with petals with the dark yellow center. But I think I'm going to do these yellow and orange. Yellow and orange it is. Well, if I didn't mute you guys to blow my nose, somebody, Eileen, would say something about it. Oh, God, we don't need to be hearing that. Well, duh. All right, here we go. There's the orange I'm going to use. I'm going to use the real buttery, darker yellow because it's going to match the background of that. And I like that because I've got orange in there. I've got yellow. Let's pick out some really pretty greens. That'll be the iris leaves. The daffodil leaves are more of a real green, I think. Yeah, we can use that one too. And then the iris, I think I want purple iris. All right, now Eileen, before I screw up, do you want me to get some acetate or something and do these with a water brush? Because last time I did them directly on the paper and she about wet herself. I'm not kidding you. She was wetting herself. So this time I want to make sure that I do it exactly like she wants it. So I don't have to hear the grief later. Don't you know? All right, I'll put these aside for right now. And I can always shade with the paper towels. Oh my God, my brain is gone. I don't think one of these would work. Let me see. But I got to go get my water brush. I know that. My favorite one. Why did I start talking about pizza? Oh, now I want pizza and shaky milk. Yes, you do. So I'm guessing I need to. All right, we'll do the yellow and orange first. We're going to start. I always start with the lightest color. That's just how I do it. Okay, I'm coloring it off over here on a sheet protector, just getting the pigment. And then I'm going to pick up that pigment and transfer it to the paper with the, oh, I'm glad I cleaned that brush off. Janet, are clean color markers permanent? Mac's here. She'll tell you. I'm just teasing, Mac, teasing you. Don't go getting your panties in a wad. But no, they're probably not, Eileen, because they are watercolor. She is such a butthole. Now, one thing, when you're using your clean colors this way, they do go a long way. Like that little bit of pigment I put out there is like, it's going a long, long way. And I'll do kind of like Dee Dee does, you know, use the watercolor or the acrylic or the Neo2s, whatever, as a base coat, and then go back in and shade at the end. So just getting a base coat. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll bring you guys down so you can see a little better. I mean, you are just inches away from the paper there. Don't ask me about this because Julian wants panties as per instructions. Oh, Mac, you're so funny. So anyway, these clean color markers, they are real brush watercolors. They're pricey. I will say that they are pricey, and I'm coloring onto a sheet protector just to get some out, and I'm actually using this as my palette, in essence. And I'd love to tell you what paper I'm doing this on, but I don't know. It was a scrap of paper that I picked up. It feels like about 68, this 68-pound Bristol that I use for a lot of different things. That's about what it feels like to me. But yeah, it was just a scrap that was sitting here that I stamped off on. Because I wasn't sure if I was going to like these flowers or not, but I do. I think these were my mother's stamps, honestly. These were probably not a stamp I would have purchased. But my mother would have for sure. And there must have been a whole set of them because I've got the iris that look like the same artist. I've got hyacinth that look like the same artist. So there must have been a bunch in this whole set. I can show them to you if you want. I had another one that I really liked that I pulled out and I stamped. I'll show it to you. It was in my unmounted stamps that I really liked. But I didn't think I could make it work. But it's like a poppy, kind of like the whole stamp is, yeah. I love this stamp. Now, this is a stamp I would buy. This is a stamp my mother would buy. This is a stamp I would buy. And that was in my unmounteds. I had like 6. I keep my unmounted stamps in old CD cases. And I have 6 or 8 cases full of flower stamps. And I told you the other day, I just don't have very many flower stamps. Oh my gosh, I've got hundreds. You don't have to feel bad for me. I've got a ton. This is a really, really pretty color. I think it looks brighter on the screen, in truth, than it is in real life. It's a little bit more muted. I do like these clean colors, though. I really do. Do you use yours a lot, Eileen? Your clean colors? I don't use mine a lot, and I don't know why. And I think the reason is out of sight, out of mind. Um, I posted a picture the other day of where I do my art, my little art room here. And I have a wall of cabinets back behind me. And so these clean color markers and stuff are up there in the cabinet. And unless I think about the product or go up there looking for something, you know, like, oh, I want to play with a different product today or something, I honestly forget that I have them. I keep my pan pastels up there. I keep some of my nicer pen sets up there. It's almost like your dress up supplies versus your everyday supplies. That's how I feel about it. Like, these are my dress up supplies, which is really stupid, and I know that because I ought to have them out and be using them. Like, I have never tested these in the beast to see if they bleed. And I'm not sure that I would want to use them in the beast because they are pricey products. But honestly, that's the kind of art I do. So why do I have dress up products? And I would almost bet you guys money that you're the same way. So, um, you know, like you save some products. And my ink tents are up there. And that's why I don't use them a lot. Using what's left to shade a little bit. Okay, now I know Eileen doesn't want me to do this, but I don't want the watered down version of this. I want the bright, bright version for that center right there, which is probably going to get swallowed up by the orange anyway, but that's all right. They were the best thing you bought, Orla? Wait, we were supposed to feel bad for Of course you're supposed to feel bad for me. Golly. I do that with my twinkling H2Os. I bought a set only because they were cheap in the sale. And if I want glimmer, I tend to use my silks or sprays. I totally forget. You see, I think we all do that. Like, I don't use my luminance pencils a lot. And there's a couple reasons for that, honestly. It's not, well, partly they're like the really nice pencils, so you've got to save them for dress up or something, which is asinine. Um, but that's really kind of what it is. And they're up on top of my bookshelf, you know, sitting up there staring at me. And if I need a colored pencil, why don't I just grab those and get them? But I don't. I will invariably go for my Prismacolors because those are my dress-up ones. It's like, what the hell? There's something wrong with you. I think these, rather than daffodils, are these called daffodils or jonquils? Or are they interchangeable? Maybe they're just changeable, interchangeable. But I think a jonquil is also a, to me they look like the same damn flower. Is CB still here? She's been really quiet. What the heck? goes quiet when I start doing something like this, you guys. It's like I can't art and think at the same time. You used to do that, but now you use everything, and some of that stuff really works well. Yeah, I know. Save them for dress up. Love that. As if you're going out to dinner with colored pencils in your hair. Handbag massage. I know. Okay, hi, CB. You're still here? You must be working on something. Smart girl. Rather than sitting watching me color daffodils. There's my 2 daffodils. All right, let's see which of the greens I wanted for. I think I'm going to use the brighter green. I use that for the. All right, I'm going to use 2 shades of green for the daffodil leaves. This almost looks neon, but on these, if you have them, like the color that they give you does not remotely resemble the color of the actual ink. Like this one, what they tell you looks like neon, it's not neon. Well, maybe it is. Why did that? Look at how it looks on the end of my pen. I think it'll dry different. No worries, we can go over it with anything. This is just a base coat. That's why I do the swatches, because a lot of times the plastic is not the color. Oh, you're just up and down with laundry? Ugh. I got to do laundry. I did the one when Robert fell in the lake. But then he started doing his laundry yesterday. So I've got to finish that. That'll get done tomorrow. I don't think I'm going anywhere. The only place I'm going to go tomorrow is over to see Mary, possibly. Because I don't know. She's just, it's been so weird with her these last few days. She had been sleeping for days on end. And they finally got her to wake up. Well, she woke up spontaneously about 2 o'clock in the morning, yesterday morning. And woke up and she was starving. She was hungry and thirsty, and she hadn't eaten in quite a while. She was hungry and thirsty, and then just like she snapped out of it. She seemed like she was normal, and they were feeding her breakfast yesterday. So it's like you never know what to expect, I guess, is really. But I know her daughter's about wearing herself out dealing with Mary, so I might cut that part out right there. Let the background show through. I know I'm going to cut those out, so. Yeah, so I don't know. I need to, well, and I told Jan I would give her a break, so she wasn't having to spend all her time there, because she really felt like Mary may not come out of this okay. So that's probably where I'll go tomorrow. All right. Now that it's drying a little bit, it doesn't look neon like it did. And I can always cut this out. So I don't know. I probably will go hang out with Mary tomorrow, so I probably won't stream because I'll be doing laundry and going to see Mary. It's hard when and I want her so much to respond to me like she used to, because Mary and I had great times together. I mean, we'd laugh, and of course, not so much there at the end because she just wasn't herself. And I think Jan and I both would just like to walk in there one day and just have Mary back, I think we both secretly go through life wishing that. I know Jan does. And I can't say that I blame her. Let me get an iris image. I'm pretty sure that the center is yellow, or that furry thing right there, yep, is yellow. We're going to make it yellow anyway. We can do it any way we want because we are the boss. All right, that's kind of the one. All right, that's the one I'm going to do. I'm going to do light purple and dark purple. Oh, you're having lunch at a fancy restaurant. Oh, CB, I'd love to be there. Of course, I wouldn't know your old friends, and they'd go, why did you bring her? But that sounds like a great time, CB. All right, let's see, which is the lighter of the two purples. And I am wiping my brush off over here that you can't really see, so. Excuse me. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's part of the light purple. What the hell? How'd I get a cat hair? And I'm not even looking at the screen right now, you guys, so yeah, if you're talking to me, just wait for a second and I'll get over to chat here in just a minute. What the hell is with the cat hair? You know, I wonder how many cat hairs I've eaten. Because it's like, they come, like, they're everywhere. They gotta be in my food. They gotta be, like, everywhere. I'm gonna do a hair shading with the dark. One thing about these clean color, if you're, and I'm not proficient at watercolors, so don't get me wrong here, but like blending the dark and the light out with the clean color is very nice. I will say that. Yep, that looks pretty good. I like it. Okay. See? I don't know what you're talking about, Mac. What were you talking about? Cat hair is like glitter and beat sand. It multiplies and you forever find it in unexpected places. When I tell me, Mac, OMG. Yeah, teenage girls. I have a theory that teenage girls, quite frankly, um, go insane from the time they hit puberty until the time they move out of your house. And then after they move out of your house, you don't care. They can stay insane until they're 30, but you don't have to put up with their nonsense. But yeah, that's my theory. Teenage girls from puberty until they move out, absolute insanity. I think I'd like a little bit of yellow in these leaves too. I'm not sure if I should do it with watercolor or colored pencil when I'm done here. Good choice of colors, though. I like these colors. Oops, wrong pile of ink. Where did Eileen run off to? I have not seen her say a word. Oops, sorry guys. I didn't realize I was working my way off the camera. Alright, I'm going to take some of that yellow, just a little bit that's left. And put it in my leaves. Alright, other green. Where's the other green that I had? Not that one. Oh, and I have picked out what I'm going to do for my doodle page. I may do that tonight because that one I'm really, really eager to do. This one I kept putting off because I didn't really like that lemon image that we had chosen. So, you loved when your daughter stopped over for dinner. You do if they decide to move over. That happened with my sister, and she is livid. She reckons daughter has done it deliberately so she can come over and bag free food for her and her hubster. Okay, hi Eileen. You just said been quiet, and I thought, where'd Eileen go? I have to keep an eye on you, you know. Alright, these are by no means done. I just want to see them for coloring right now. I think I want that one going over that one. And the iris back there, only a little bit like that. Alright, let me pull out, because my recording is going to stop here shortly. I've been on for 3 hours. Probably what I'm going to do is after I'm done shading these, I will probably darken around the edges of them so they jump out a little bit from the background. But yeah, looks like this is probably going to be my, and I will go ahead probably, I don't know if I will or not, and draw these lines down to make these look like they're coming out of the ground. And then this one I'll just tuck behind there. Let me see. There it is. No, there it is straight. All right, you guys are not too terribly crooked. Okay, let me get you close where you can still see stuff. Yep, I think that's what it's going to be. I like this, and I'm going to tell you why. I like it because the daffodil color is repeated throughout the piece. So I think what I will do is I'm going to use chalk and do maybe repeat some of the darker blue, not real dark blue, but do a little bit of dark blue behind the flowers so they kind of pop out of the background. That's what I'm thinking I'm going to do. And I am going to, right now, while I'm thinking about it, because I tend to forget to do this. Thank you, you guys. I'm going to ink the edges of the card with the navy blue. And then because it's a little bit warped, I probably will mount it on something so it doesn't be warped anymore. All right, that's blue. We'll use that one. So how many of you went and bought the stencils that I got from the Wish app? I ink the edges of a lot of things like this. I think it just gives it a more finished look. And then do you want to see a preview of what I'm going to do for the doodle? Because it's in my beast. I came across it last night while I was messing with my beast. And I'd done a quick doodle in the beast of it. But I think I'm going to do a 6x6 of it. Because I really like it. Really, really like it. Yeah, it worked out okay, didn't it, Minky? Despite Eileen yelling at me, just cut the damn things out. Eileen, I've so got to meet you so I can just give you a big wet smooch right on the lips. You want to see the doodle? Okay, I'll yank it out. The beast actually is sitting right here. All right, there we go. I don't know why an inked edge just makes everything look better. And I'm going to go ahead and shade this right now before I clean up and get dinner ready. Maybe I will just center it. It doesn't look bad centered. And it does look spring-like, I have to say that. But yeah, that's pretty much going to be it. You're only here for a short visit. Don't hurry, don't worry. Be sure to smell the flowers along the way. OMG. You don't want me to kiss you on the lips, Eileen? What the hell? I can't imagine. Other people that I offer that to jump at the chance. All right, let me see. Was it had to be in February. All right, hang on. Okay, here it is. It's going to be that. But I'm going to do it. I'm thinking I'm going to do it on one of these backgrounds that we made from yesterday. Let me see if I'm going to use the tinny one or the I don't know, that might not be so horrible. But then do it in white ink, maybe. I don't know, but I think I'm going to do it on a background but do that doodle, only bigger. I need a license to kiss her on the lips? No, I don't. I will kiss her on the lips if I want. Eileen is very camera shy. But I would still, we would definitely still have to stream. Even if we streamed with her back of her head. So, but that's going to be my doodle. Yep, that's going to be my doodle. And then I'll do something in the background of it too. But, yeah, it looks pretty cool. And that was just like the quick doodle. So I think I can do better when I do it like in real life. And if it doesn't work, what the hell? It's only paper and ink, right? Take bets how long we would have it would be before we throttle each other. That would never happen. Never in a million years would that happen. I honestly think when we meet, and I promise you, we will meet. We absolutely will meet. That is going to happen no matter what. I think we will have more fun than you can even imagine. What is this for? This is going to be for my week 2 challenge. It's going to be, yeah, that's going to be my doodle page. I just haven't decided what I'm going to do it again, you know, what the background is that I'm going to do it against. I haven't decided if I'm going to do it against, like this would be awesome. Well, if I did it on white. But the problem is this is dilution, so the white ink on it is going to, I don't even know if the white pen will work on this paper. But I do have some white ink, calligraphy ink, that I can use with a dip pen, and then I won't have this problem of the pen not wanting to write. And this is the hybrid gel pen. That's the crappiest pen I've got. I do have a good, what did I do with it? There's a good one. Just do something different rather than, you know, black and white doodles, which is what I normally do and what I enjoy doing. But I don't want to create a situation where I'm so frustrated 5 minutes in that I want to kill somebody either. And working with white pens, that can typically be what happens. We will meet at Hell's Gate, you think? No, we will go to Florida. There's no doubt. The only thing I don't like about Pascaline is the thickness of the nib. I just think it's so thick. This Japanese Uniball Signo is working pretty good. The challenge is Rach's Artful Evidence Facebook group challenge. Week 1 was flowers. Week 2 is doodle. So another thing that I might be able to get working, this actually is not working that bad. And another thing is I could try using it with a fixative, spraying whatever I'm going to write on top of with a workable fixative and see if that would help. And I don't know how many of these little are things I've got to do before I draw a new one. They did 1, 2. Oh, I already did too much. Yeah, these white pens, they can really drive you crazy. So, alright, and did anybody, I'm sorry, I'm such a dope sometimes. I think Sue's wanted me to talk about ink. I think Posca would work for sure. Um, is she still here? Let me look. Yeah, Susan's still here. I think she was the one that was wanting me to talk about inks. And I think if I understood her question earlier correctly, she just wanted to know about what inks to use in a fountain pen versus a dip pen or whatever. Okay? The only kind of ink you should put in your fountain pen. Okay, Susan's here. The only kind of ink you should ever put in your fountain pen is ink that is designed to be put in fountain pens. And there is a difference because it's the amount of solid material that is in the ink itself. Think of it as like a solution. They're going to be dyes rather than pigment. The fountain pen inks are going to be dyes rather than pigments because the workings of a fountain pen are so fine that they can't use anything that is going to clog up or prevent the flow of ink, right? So the only inks I ever put in my fountain pen are fountain pen inks. Now, a dip pen, you can use virtually anything. Any liquid medium, if you can get it liquidy enough, you can use with a dip pen because you can clean it off. If you use acrylic with your dip pens, just clean them good. That's all you got to do. It doesn't matter because that pigment is not going to prevent the flow of the solution as it is. Yes, they're all, I don't want to say all, but most of them, yes, they are water-based. And they'll clean up nicely, but there's nothing in the fountain pen ink to dry. You can dry your fountain pen ink out, no doubt about that, but it's going to be water soluble. So if you put that nib under water, you might get a bunch of ink spurting out, but eventually you're going to get it clean where the ink will start flowing again. Have I ever used any of the permanent fountain pen ink? I have come across at least 2 brands. If you have, which would you recommend? I like the platinum, and I don't have it here. It's out in the living room right now, but that platinum black, I really like it. Now, it's supposed to be a permanent fountain pen ink. And then Noodlers apparently makes a permanent fountain pen ink. Was it Paula? Somebody we know bought that Noodlers ink. I've been thinking, I've got tons of the what did I just call it? I've got tons of the other, and it should be right here. The carbon ink, the platinum carbon. I just bought a bunch of that. But for example, these acrylic inks that we bought at Hobby Lobby, all cheap, you can use those with a dip pen, but don't ever put them in your fountain pen. In fact, don't even dip your fountain pen nib in and try and write with them. You'll just ruin your fountain pen. Traditionally, fountain pen inks are more translucent, meaning you can see through them more than, for an example, an acrylic. India ink, India ink only used with a dip pen. Yeah, it's the carbon platinum ink. This is great. And they say, well, it's designed for use in a fountain pen. So, and the Japanese make it, and they make amazing anything. You can buy these little pots of inexpensive Schaefer ink and stuff like that. These are designed to be used in your fountain pen. And you can refill your own cartridges too. Yeah, a lot of people use that Noodlers ink. And I don't know how many colors it comes in either. You have 80 bottles of fountain pen inks. Noodles is good, and so is the carbon black. Yeah. So, wow, Whippy, hi, by the way, you have a lot of fountain pen inks. But you can use the fountain pen inks with your dip pen, but you can't use your other inks in your fountain pen. Did that answer your question, Suze? I mean, I've watered down acrylic paint and used it with my dip pen, but I would never put it in my fountain pen. Unless it was something I just wanted to throw away, you know. And they're making virtually disposable fountain pens now. I can't imagine how they can make some of these things so cheap. But those little preppy pens that you buy from Jet Pens, you can get them in every color. Those are like throwaway pens. You pay $3 for them, and when they go dry, you trash them. That's it. You're done. So, yeah. I hope that answered your question. Inks are an unusual thing. And one piece of advice I would give you is if you have any doubt whether or not an ink should go in your fountain pen, don't. Just don't do it. That would be the best advice I could give you, is if there's any doubt in your mind, just don't do it. Especially if you've paid any amount of money. A good fountain pen is going to cost you, they're making them really cheap now, and so I hesitate to say, used to be, okay, now you can get them pretty cheap, but used to be you were going to spend anywhere between, say, $30 to $100 for a really good fountain pen. That's not true anymore. Like, you can get really good, nice writing fountain pens for $12, $15. But that hasn't always been the case. Those cheap Schaefers that you can get at Michael's and Hobby Lobby, they're what, $5, $6? They work great. Yeah, I like having fountain pens and refilling my cartridges. Well, and the reason I buy the ink and refill the cartridges is because it's just so much cheaper than buying the cartridges. Okay, Orla, go have a good nap. It's about time for me to wrap it up too. It's 3 o'clock here, which means it's 4 back east. And you people need to be cooking dinner. So I will have shaded this and posted it pretty soon. But it is going to get done. And the cards for Janice are going to get done. They'll get done tomorrow. I will mail that. If I get the girl's address, I will mail that journal cover tomorrow. Yeah, there's some stuff getting done around here. For real. Thanks, Orla. So anyway, I'm heading out. If you've watched this on YouTube, thanks for watching. Congratulations again, Ann Lair. I will try and get a hold of you right now. So I'll be talking to you guys on Tweeters. And watch for Jean to stream tomorrow morning. Or tomorrow sometime. So, you guys go have fun. See you later. Bye.